welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to share a meal prep guide. I feel one of the most challenging things in having a healthy lifestyle is that we're saying we don't have time. To do a good preparation is half of the work, and you set yourself up for success to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I wanted to share a little bit how I personally love to meal prep. I do more of an ingredient prep. I want to start sharing some like breakfast, snack and lunch and dinner recipes with you. So let's hop right into it. So my two go-to breakfasts are overnight oats and chia seed pudding. They're just so easy and quick to make in advance. All you need is some mason jars to get the preparation started. For the overnight oats, add 1 cup of oats to the jar, 2 tablespoons of chia seed, a pinch of cinnamon, half a cup of plant-based milk, I am using almond milk today, vanilla extract, maple syrup, half a banana for that extra natural sweetness, and mix everything together. You can put it in the fridge for about 4 hours or overnight, which is best. Then let me share the chia seed pudding recipe with you. Add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, half a cup of plant-based milk, I'm using oat milk, vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, a pinch of cinnamon, and mix everything together and put it in the fridge. So while this sits in the fridge overnight, let me show you how you can make a breakfast within 5 minutes for the next day with different types of toppings. For the chia seed pudding, I love putting some coconut yogurt in there and some fresh fruits like strawberries or blueberries. To top it off, I add some nut butter like this cashew butter and some extra hemp seeds for protein. The overnight oats, I think the golden combo is just peanut butter and banana on here. And I also really enjoy putting some hemp seeds on top, and your overnight oats are ready. So this is why it is so easy to make your breakfast already in advance. Whenever I need a quick breakfast before my workout or before work, I can just grab it out of the fridge. I really love a good snack as well, and something what I try to do is to avoid as much as possible processed foods, even though there's so many healthy snacks on the market now. Why not make it yourself? Today I'm going to share my favorite peanut butter oat protein ball with you, which you can store easily in the fridge and have a healthy, delicious snack throughout the week. So this peanut butter ball is an amazing snack whenever you have sugar cravings. Peanut butter is a great source of protein and contains other vitamins like vitamin E and B. Add oats to a food processor. Protein powder. I love using collagen protein because it mixes really well and it doesn't give a bad aftertaste. Add peanut butter. Just make sure to read the label of peanut butter because many brands add so many oils, salt and sugar to it. You want one which is 100% peanuts. Add some maple syrup and mix everything together. Also add 3 unpitted dates until the texture is smooth, but make sure not to grind up the oats too much, otherwise it becomes very dry. I love adding some vegan chocolate chips to it. With your hand, form the dough into little balls and put it into your fridge for at least 1 hour. They stay well up to 7 days, or you can add them to a freezer. So these snacks and breakfasts are super easy to make, but preparing for lunch and dinner can sometimes be a little more complicated, a little bit more overwhelming and confusing. So I want to share how I organize all my ingredients, what ingredients I buy. I will pop up here a grocery list, so if you want to follow the meal prep guide, you can screenshot this and run to the supermarket. So let's get started. So for my ingredient prep, I always keep in mind to make a combo of healthy carbs and tons of veggies. I always make sure to wash my rice and prepare it in my rice cooker. This is such an easy and convenient way of meal prepping without having to keep your eye on it. The rice stays good for about 2 days, so anytime Max or me want some warm rice, we can add it to a meal. Then I'm going to preheat the oven on 400 Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. I start cutting up some sweet potatoes and add them to a tray. I add some olive oil, salt, pepper, and bake for about 40 minutes until they're soft. While this is baking, I'm going to take the time to prep and wash some proteins and veggies. Chickpeas and beans are a great source of protein in a plant-based diet. Take it out of the can and rinse them off with water to get rid of all the salt. Add them to a glass container with a kitchen towel to keep the moisture in so it doesn't dry out. Now start with washing all your veggies on the water and dry them with a kitchen towel or allow them to air dry. I make 3 different types of meal preps, good for about 6 meals with the grocery list I shared before. For meal prep 1, I start cutting up 1 big cauliflower. A tip to make the cutting easier and not so messy is to place your cauliflower upside down. Remove the green parts and from the top start cutting each stem one by one. Then cut halfway through the stem and pull it apart with your fingers. This way the cauliflower still looks pretty and it doesn't crumble up in small pieces throughout your kitchen. Cut the stems of the carrots and cut in half and add them to the glass container. And meal prep 1 is ready. Now for meal prep 2, start cutting up a red bell pepper in slices and 2 zucchinis in small pieces and add it to the big glass container. For meal prep 3, you want to cut a couple more zucchinis and that's it. Now I want you to cut up 1 onion. I feel onions are used in almost every type of recipe and cuisine, and are probably the most annoying part of cooking. So if you prep it in advance, it will make the process so much quicker and easier. A little tip is to place a big bowl or pan next to your cutting board, so you can easily put all your food restaways and it keeps your kitchen organized and clean, and again, the process of meal prepping easier. So here you see 3 meal preps. The first one is a carrot and cauliflower for a 1-sheet pan dinner. The second is zucchini with chickpeas for a curry. And the third is veggies and beans for a Mexican-inspired bowl. So now we're done with our ingredient prep and I want to share a couple of recipes with you which you can make for each day, even something with the leftovers for the next day for lunch. This 1-sheet panner dinner is easy to make with less than 10-minute preparation time. Add the carrots and the cauliflower to a sheet pan and add some olive oil, coriander, cumin and garlic powder on top. Mix everything together and put it in the oven for about 20 minutes on 350 Fahrenheit. After 20 minutes, add your choice of protein. I love to use salmon. I'm adding a little bit of Dijon mustard marinade, which I will link in the description down below. Bake this for another 20 minutes. Serve your meal with a scoop of rice, veggies and your salmon and your dinner or lunch is ready. A good combo of healthy fats, carbs and protein, which is so easy to make. So let me show you a dinner curry recipe for meal prep number 2. Add olive oil to a pan and add your onions and saute until golden brown. Add some garlic and ginger to it. Add the spices turmeric, mustard seeds, cumin and mix until you smell the aromas from the spices. I like to blend the mixture up because it gives a smooth texture in the curry, but if you're short on time, it's not necessary. Add the zucchini and saute until soft and add the spices back in. Add 1 can of coconut milk and cook for a couple minutes. Add the chickpeas in there and your curry is ready to be served in less than 15 minutes. For meal prep 3, there are so many different options you can go with. But saute some onions in a pan and add the zucchini and red bell pepper and add some black beans. Add spices like cumin, coriander and smoked paprika and salt and pepper. Now you can serve it in a bowl with sweet potatoes and rice or serve it in a wrap like taco. You can make endless options with all these veggies like omelettes, salad with grilled veggies or any stir fry. So I hope you enjoyed this meal prep guide. Take this with an open approach. You don't have to follow it from beginning to the end, but I hope you just find some inspiration and just to make it easier for you to prep for your week and to stay balanced and in this healthy lifestyle. I really appreciate all your support, so don't forget to like this video and also leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for many more videos. I'm here in my new kitchen. I'm very excited to film a lot of new cooking videos for you. So I will see you guys soon.